Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Wicked Bloodline team, and obviously in anticipation of the 350 million download celebration, which most people are assuming is going to be this guy right here, Full Power Frieza / Final Form Frieza, and a Namek Super Saiyan transforming Goku or something like that. So assuming those guys are going to be the two main units we're summoning for in a few days here, I wanted to take a minute to sort of think about two teams that these guys will be impacting. I did a video, this video should be going up the day after that video went up, which is taking a look at the Super Saiyan team. Obviously with the Namek Goku, that's one of the teams he'll definitely be buffing. So we're going to be taking a look at one of the teams a Frieza will definitely be buffing, which is the Wicked Bloodline team. So the Wicked Bloodline team is definitely in an interesting spot these days. They don't really get that many buffs too often. But I feel like when they do get a buff, it's pretty impactful. Like, for example, the Physical Angel Frieza from the Tournament of Power comes out. He's really, really good. We get the Physical Final Form Cooler EZA. He's really, really good. Unfortunately, I'm on Global, so we're not going to be able to actually look at him today, but he is definitely a really good EZA. Definitely one of the better EZAs in the game. So there definitely are some options for this team, but there's some points I want to bring up first. So I've actually seen some people thinking that this guy could potentially be getting an EZA during the celebration, which I could see that if they want to do a Part 2 LR EZA, and then they either do this Frieza here, or I think what they actually could do as well is if they wanted to sort of make Part 1 dedicated to like the Namek Saga, and then Part 2 could be like the aftermath of the Namek Saga, and then they could do like an EZA for the physical Trunks. They could do that. But this guy is definitely not bad, but he's not like crazy good. I think the one thing that turns a lot of people off from this guy is the fact that he actually hurts himself with his super attacks. This 12 key super attack does 8% of your health, and I think the reasoning behind them doing this was because they were like, okay, well, he wants to be below a certain HP threshold or multiple HP thresholds in his passive to get the additional attack boosts. So they were thinking maybe, oh yeah, if you continuously do the 12 key super attack, you'll be able to bring yourself below a threshold and get more attack. But I don't really like that design for this guy, especially because now for big bad bosses you don't want to be below an HP threshold anymore because of the link level update. So he is full link level 10. I actually don't have that many skill orbs for him. STR, I have had like by far the worst luck out of any typing for my STR skill orbs. So as soon as I get a good STR skill orb, I'm like treasuring it like it's like the holy grail, because for all we know, one of these characters that come out for the celebration could be a big time STR unit. So I'm just in case, I'm saving them. But that is funny because the other thing I wanted to mention quickly about the Wicked Bloodline team is the fact that they are very, very STR heavy. So this is the team I've built for the Wicked Bloodline team. There are a few things that might seem a little bit weird, but it's just the way that the team has worked out here. So if we actually go and take a look at the character list for Wicked Bloodline, I think it's like all the way down here. Yeah, right here. Obviously, if you guys watched my Super Saiyan video, I was scrolling down the list, and there's just like infinite characters for the Super Saiyan team. Whereas for this team, this is it. This is the entire category. So there definitely is not as many options for you to take for this team. But in terms of the typings, right, I think for physical, they actually have a decent setup here. This EZA Final Form Frieza Full Power is actually pretty good. There was actually a time when the STR LR Full Power Frieza came out, and people were debating whether or not this guy was better than the STR one, which I definitely don't think he's better, but the fact that they were even considering that, and like that this guy was even close to as good as the STR one was, like shows how powerful this guy is. And I remember when this guy got his EZA initially, he didn't even like get a buff like that much. But yeah, this is pretty much all he has. That's his whole passive. It's one line, pretty much 2 lines. So he's pretty good. Obviously this guy is really good. I'm going to be using him today. This Physical Cooler on Global does not have his EZA, but on JP he does. He's a crazy powerful EZA. This free-to-play Second Form Frieza actually is quite good. I would say he's one of the better like story event free-to-play units in the game. His Link set's crazy good, AoE unit, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. He also has an active skill, which is definitely not easy to get, but it's not like impossible. And yeah, for physical, that's what we have. STR. Now this is where like the meat of this category lies. We have this guy, who I would probably say is the single best unit on this team. And it's funny because he's free to play. Look at that attack stat, 22.4 thousand. That's because I have a bunch of really good skill arms. I have the extra attack for the gold and the bronze ones. I gave him a level 4 additional. So his spread is 10 additional, 23 crit, which is pretty insane for level 10 links. I mean, this guy is like the best Wicked Bloodline unit in the game, I would say. And I don't think it's particularly close. So this guy makes a pretty good partnership with the STR Cooler. I believe they share 4 or 5 links with each other. I think it actually might be 5 links. So they're pretty much a good partnership together. We have this guy. Obviously, we just looked at him earlier. He actually works pretty decently well with the Angel Physical Frieza. I think they share 4 links together. The main link you want to make sure you're activating between these characters, which you're going to be doing anyway, is this one right here, because you're going to be getting the 2 key, which is pretty important, especially without that many like super powerful support type units on this team. And then when we take a look at the other typings, there really isn't that much going on. Like I would say Int, Tech, and AGL are all very weak typings for the Wicked Bloodline team. Especially Int. Like, what do you actually have for Int? This guy is really good, but he's a very situational character. I mean, if you're not fighting a Goku family enemy, he's almost unusable. Because generally, he will get guard, 2 key, and 20% attack and defense to all allies when there's a Goku category enemy. But if there's no Goku family category enemy, he's not getting he's not getting guard, he's not supporting, so he's unusable. So he's really good when you're fighting a Goku category enemy or Goku family category enemy, but he's very polarizing. This guy, I'm going to be using him on my team today because I want the support buffs from him, but he is like you take this guy into like Extreme Super Battle Road or like any of like the newer stages on JP, like the new category stages, and he'll get like melee attack for like 180k or something. Like he is not a good defensive unit whatsoever, but he does provide some nice buffs to the team, which is why we're going to be using him today. Obviously, this guy's okay. He'll be decent in longer events because he's able to stack his defense. And I think he also supports Target Goku, right? Yeah, 2 key, 30% attack and defense. He's actually not too bad. And then this guy, he's okay as well. He does a debuff to the enemy's attack and defense, but he also debuffs superclass allies, which is fine because it doesn't matter in the Wicked Bloodline team. But we are waiting for this guy's Easy A for sure. This guy's okay. I mean, he has like a lot of these dead links, like auto regeneration. Oh, he doesn't have like. There was like another link that Metal Coolers have. I guess this guy doesn't. Actually, this guy's links are not that bad. Actually, never mind. Now that I look at it, he's just a little bit outdated. Up to 90% the more HP remaining. So if your HP is lower, you're going to be getting less than a 90% buff at the start of the turn, which is not great. Tech, again, not a great typing for the Wicked Bloodline team. Golden Cooler is pretty good. This Frieza is pretty solid. I actually have him on my team as a floater because, if we're taking like 100 attacks in that 3rd slot, you can just throw him there. He'll be fine. Offensively, he's going to be doing terrible damage, though, which is like the main reason why I'm not a huge fan of this guy. And then we have Transforming Frieza, who I actually think there's a decent chance he potentially could get an Easy A during the celebration. He was one of my all-time favorite characters that came out. I was waiting for a Frieza that transformed through all the different forms. But look at his attack stat, 18,000. If this guy Easy A's, like, it's gonna be pretty insane. 11 additional, 23 crit. I basically gave him like the best skill orbs I possibly could. Level 5 attack for bronze, 5 additional, and then level 3 crit and 1 attack for gold, with full level 10 links across the board. All the forms of all level 10 links as well. He's solid. Just defensively, he can get beat up a little bit, and the same thing goes for the Transforming Goku as well. But I think the Transforming Goku, the main issue that I have with him is more so than defense. His damage is really bad. This Frieza has better damage for sure because of big bad bosses. I think his the support for this team is probably a little bit better than that Goku can get. But AGL, another typing that's not really too spectacular. I mean, this guy is like probably the best tank in the game or something, like one of them. And but he just does like 0 damage. Same issue that the Tech Golden Frieza has pretty much. This guy, once upon a time, was like really, really good. Definitely deserves an easy A. At some point he will get one. But this guy, the problem with him is he is a main rotation unit. Like his kit, he wants to be hit, and he wants to be in that first slot where you can get hit the most times to build up his passive. He also heals whenever he's hit at the end of the turn, so he is not really what I would say a great pick for this team right now, just because he's aged a lot and he's been power crept. So him being on the main rotation is not really something you want to aim for. This guy's pretty good. I would say he's a good unit for Super Battle Road with the AoEs, but he also can get hit very, very hard. He can stun, he can seal enemies with his AoE super attacks. He's not bad. This guy's okay, but I mean, I guess now with the link level, not link level update, the same name update, you can throw him on the same team as the STR Cooler. That was the major issue with this guy. It's like, you have STR Cooler. Are you really gonna use this guy over STR Cooler? Well, now you don't have to choose. But this guy is also a unit, much like the Int Final Form Frieza, who really wants to be used in opposition to a Goku family category enemy, right? Because he gets effective against all types, and he's a support type unit when there's a Goku family category enemy. So you definitely want to use him when there's a Goku family category enemy, but if there's not a Goku family category enemy, he's terrible. So keep that in mind. So again, I would say STR by far the best typing for this team. Physical's number 2, and then maybe like AGL is 3rd, Tech is 4th, and Int is 5th. Like Int for this team is really, they don't even fill up 3 lines in my box. Like we need more Int type Wicked Bloodline units, but overall, if you were to ask me which typing I would want to see for like a new Frieza, it would probably just be Extreme Tech. I mean, Tech needs better units, period. And it seems like whenever there's new units that come out for Extreme Tech, they're always pretty bad. But this is going to be the team we're going to be going with today. We have, 3 STR units, because that's pretty much the 3 best units on the team are all STR. And then obviously physical too. We have the Angel Frieza from the Tournament of Power. And then floaters are going to be the Friend Cooler, as well as the Int Metal Cooler, and then the Tech Golden Frieza. And I want to have my Cooler alongside the First Form Prime Battle Frieza, and we'll have the Physical Angel Frieza next to the Full Power Frieza, because I believe they share 4 links, and they're actually going to work pretty well together. So that's going to be what we're doing here. We're going to jump into the Wicked Bloodline stage of Super Battle Road, see how well this team does. And we can sort of take a look at what this team would need and what I would want to see out of a potential Dokkan Fest LR Final Form / Full Power Frieza from the Namek Celebration. Alright, so we're going to be jumping into the Wicked Bloodline stage here of SPR. And the one thing I do want to just point out quickly before we jump in is the fact that you can specifically build the Wicked Bloodline team to be a very powerful team specifically for this stage, for Super Battle Road. These stages that have multiple enemies. Physical Second Form Frieza and the AGL Final Form Frieza both have AoEs. So like if you're in like a race scenario, or just you want to pump out as much damage as possible, you can just build your team around having those 2 AoE units on your team and just completely destroy everything pretty quickly. But I think in terms of like just everyday normal use, this is the more practical build to use for this team. The only character I'm really hesitant about is Metal Cooler. I feel like he'll take a lot of damage in here, so we're gonna have to find ways to protect him and be smart with how we attack the enemies here. But the other unit I want to talk about quickly is this guy, because while this guy is like the best unit on the team, he's meant to be used in slot 1 or slot 3. In slot 1, this guy could get destroyed. Like his defense is not terrible before he supers, but there's instances where like he'll take like 250k plus from a super attack in normal SBR. So we'll see how it works. His defense definitely is not that bad, 12,000, but let's go ahead and jump in here. Hopefully we have decent rotations, which we actually do not. Okay. I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm gonna just go out and we'll refresh, and when we get good rotations, we'll be back. Dokkan 2021 still does not give you the ability to choose your rotations, so I will be right back. All right, I think this is decent enough. We have the rotation of the Angel Frieza and the LR full power Frieza together on the second rotation, and then the Prime Battle Frieza is going to be coming on main rotation in the next turn. So this is fine. We'll start with this. We're going to be getting our double 50% support buffs from the Wicked Bloodline, or from the Terrifying Conquerors portion of this guy's passive here. 134k defense for both of them. I'm going to go ahead and pop you in the front here, and then I will leave my cooler in rotation. I think my cooler is probably a bit better. Let's check what this guy's links are and stuff. Yeah, mine's better. Okay. So we'll float off the friend here, and I guess we'll just attack you. We're not going to use an item. This could be bad. Like, STR Cooler could take a lot of damage from King Vegeta here. We'll lower his attack here with you. And I should save those STR orbs for next turn, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. No, I got to get a super here. Let's do that. That'll bring down the STR orbs for next turn. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, no item active. Let's see what kind of damage we're able to do here. And then this guy in slot 1 is able to not have to worry about any damage at all, pretty much. So he's decent. You know what? 2.8 million is not bad, but keep in mind we have 100% support here. But I would actually say 2.8 with 100% support is pretty bad still. Yeah, double digits from a super with type disadvantage is pretty good. 2.9 from you. That's something else to note as well, I guess, is that the links between these guys are not the best. And 2 million from you, we'll be able to lower your attack as well again. Okay, so starting from this next turn, we'll ramp things up here. Okay, cool, perfect. So we can actually go ahead and transform right away with the physical Frieza. You have, what is that, 6 links active in the second slot. I guess you share Nightmare and Shocking Speed with the Metal Cooler. This guy has 4 links here. Anything additional in the middle? No. So I'm actually going to do this. And what we'll do is we're going to attack you with full power Frieza. He's at 137,000 defense. Again, that is not that good. That is the one area I would say that this STR full power Frieza definitely needs help with, is defense. But we'll go ahead and do this. We'll just attack Bardock with everything we got. I'm going to go ahead and seal up Bardock with this Frieza in the middle as well, in case he survives, because I don't want him supering both the Frieza here or Metal Cooler at the end. So we'll go ahead and do this. I'm not going to transform right now, and then with Metal Cooler we'll do this. It's fine. Let's see how this plays out. No item active. What does this Frieza get to? 4.3. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's not it's not like anything to write home about though. Crit? No crit. Okay. How much does he take? Nothing. Okay. I mean, it's all right. 21k there. That's I would say he's performing mediocrely right now. So we'll go ahead and seal you. Get the additional. Nice. This is going to raise our defense. So we're pretty much good to go here. Even if King Vegeta supers us, I don't think we'll take pretty much any damage. Yeah, we're fine here. This physical Frieza is one of the units on this team that will be able to just carry by himself. Him and the Prime Battle First Form Frieza, which we'll see right now. We'll go ahead and do this. Remember, Bardock is still sealed, so we don't have to worry about him. So this is what I'm talking about. 159k defense is definitely not bad for this First Form Frieza in slot 1. The problem is, if he gets supered before he attacks, he'll take some damage. But once this guy attacks, he's getting 50, I think, was it 59%? 50%. He's getting 50% extra defense for attacking in slot 1. So he'll be over 200, he'll be like 240k defense once he supers in that first slot, which is good. That is a good number. But as it stands right now, like, his defensive stat right now is not the best. But we'll go and attack you. We'll give him these. This will, remember, he gets 9 key. Or not 9 key, he gets 6 key. He gets 3 for attacking in slot 1 and 3 for attacking a superclass enemy. So we'll do this. He'll be able to get an Ultra Super very easily that way. We'll take care of Bardock with Cooler. I'm going to drop that green orb to get the extra Dokkan meter. And then we'll do this. Don't have to worry about King Vegeta's attack at the end, because we'll be able to survive that with Golden Frieza. That's why I have him as a floater there. And we're up to basically 6 million attacks. Yeah, this is why this guy's the best unit on this team. He's able to be... Actually, King Vegeta's extreme class. I did not notice that, so we actually only got 3 key there. Okay. So that, yeah, that's why we didn't get 6 key, but it's fine. We're still able to Ultra Super there. And then Cooler should be able to take out Bardock. And then you're at 2.3. I mean, it's not the worst attack stat. It's not good, though. And this will do no damage to us. This is why I have him as a floater. Exactly this. Alright, so this is where we're going to just be able to destroy them. Physical Frieza. You guys ready for this? 258k defense. after 1 turn. This is turn 4. So yeah, this guy's really good. I'm actually going to put him right here. He might be able to dodge this King Vegeta. I mean, we win this turn. We'll do this. There's nothing he can really do to us to make us take any damage. Even if he supers, I think we'll take like nothing from it. So we also can dodge and stuff. So yeah, 3.59 here. Again, this Frieza is really the only unit besides the first form one who will be able to like straight up carry the run. What you can also do is once physical final form Cooler gets ZZA on global, you can run him alongside the STR Cooler and transform the STR Cooler, and then you can just go to town and just like kill everyone. That's another option that you can do. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Now this is the exact scenario I was saying I was afraid of, but with Metal Cooler, this is why I brought Metal Cooler. We have these ridiculous defensive numbers, 190k, 194k, and then even Metal Cooler's at 140, which is not bad. So we have, okay, there's no physical enemies, that's good. We have Goku attacking at the end, Vegeta, and Nappa. I'm actually probably just going to focus on Vegeta. Only problem is they're all extreme, except for Goku, so we're not going to be able to get the extra 3 key, but we'll still be able to Ultra Super with this here. There's like no chance Vegeta survives this, and then Cooler will also attack you just in case. This will make sure that Cooler only takes like a potentially lethal attack from Nappa, which is not the best, but we'll see how it works. I'm actually, just for the sake of testing, I'm not going to use an item here. If we die, I'll just jump right back in and cut back to this fight, but for the sake of testing, let's not use an item. Let's see how well we do here. Cooler, we'll go ahead and attack Goku. We'll do this. Alright, what do we got? What kind of numbers are we going to be taking here? Yeah, 190k defense is going to be good enough to take no damage, besides super attacks. How much does this do? That's a lot. 7.2 from you there. So after we super here, we'll be at a, like, almost 300k defensive number, so we're definitely going to be fine. Vegeta just gets instantly destroyed. Cooler at 3.2, that's pretty decent. Be able to lower Nappa's attack here. I think we're okay, unless Nappa. If Nappa supers here, I think we're dead. But other than that, we should be okay. Okay, we're fine. He took double digits. Okay, that actually worked out a little better than I thought. All right, so got the support memory, and because our HP is fairly low here, the full power Frieza is actually going to be, I think, pretty good here. 103k, 124k. Goku just super attacks, so it shouldn't be that bad. I'm going to actually do this. We are above 50% health, which I believe is the threshold for this guy's passive. Yes, so his passive is active. What I'll do is I will super Goku with this full power Frieza. I'm just going to give you these. I imagine we'll be able to one-shot him, I hope. And with this Angel Frieza, I'm going to seal Raditz. So we'll do this. And with Frieza, we'll attack Nappa. Just give you these for a little bit of extra healing. And we should be okay here. 36k is a lot. 4.6. Okay, no, yeah. I mean, again, he's not bad. His damage is not the worst. 4.6 is definitely not like horrible damage. He actually didn't even kill him. Damn it. I wish he would just be a little better. That's it. I mean, he is old, right? He came out with, I think, didn't he come out with Namek Goku? I think he did. So over 2 years old is how old that guy is. Okay, this is perfect. We're going to take no damage from this. Alright. Here is the big boy turn. We have 100% support here. basically 200k defense. Even the cooler in the middle has over 200k defense. Even if we get super by Goku in that first slot, we are going to be okay. I think I just want to kill Nappa here, honestly. That's what I want to do. We'll take out Nappa with you. The cooler in the middle can take out Raditz. Do this with a little bit of healing here. And from there, we should be good. Let's do this. Is there really much to worry about here? Yeah, basically 8 million from you. $3.5 from you. That should take Raditz out. Perfect. And then you're going to take out Goku and move on to the final fight, which I believe is 2 enemies? I don't remember that well. What do we got here at the final fight? It's 3 enemies. Okay. It's the Super Saiyan squad. Alright, so I'm actually going to do this. This is the best thing to do here. So remember, if this Frieza gets, what is it, like 70%? 50% after he takes an attack, plus a 30% chance to dodge. I'm going to seal Trunks. We'll do that. The full power Frieza, I'm going to go ahead and attack Vegeta with you. Max Ki, pretty good. I don't think we're going to need to use an item here. Metal Cooler, it's really good, and we got pretty lucky that Metal Cooler is not getting attacked here. We will attack Vegeta. No, we're going to attack Trunks with you. Do that. And the next turn we'll be able to get a Dokkan attack. Let's grab that. That's a lot of damage. Now we're taking nothing. See the big difference between what just happened there? That's this guy. I mean, again, this guy's the one who carries this team. 3.59 million. This is going to seal Trunks, do a bunch of damage. It's going to raise our defense forever, and we're pretty much good to go from this point. Full power Frieza is going to be hitting like a 5 million attack stat. Yeah, basically 5 million attack stat. This is gonna, honestly, it might almost kill Goku or Vegeta. Sorry, he almost died to that. He almost one-shot Vegeta. It's good. Yeah, that was a powerful turn for sure. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Goku is attacking in the front. I think the smartest thing to do is literally just do this. Well, I mean, Goku's attacking twice at the end too. I'm so tempted to do this. I think I will do this. So this Frieza is one of the better floaters in the game. He'll be able to super before getting attacked by Goku. I'm just really scared that if I do this, Goku's going to super in the front and kill me. I want to see how well this first form Frieza will be able to tank an attack from Goku at the end after he supers. I'm going to do this. Let's do this and see how this works. Let's attack you with the Golden Frieza. I know we're going to get the Dokkan attack, but I just want to see if maybe we don't kill Goku and then we could figure out. I'm actually... Nah, I was going to say I'm going to avoid a super with Cooler, but I can't. That's 5 orbs. Let's do... let's do that. And we'll do that. I'm not going to tap the screen for this Dokkan attack. He didn't super. Okay. Alright, let's just let this play out. Alright, cool. Didn't do nearly enough damage. That's perfect. Alright, let's see how this works. He actually might kill him before he gets to attack. Let's see. Don't crit? Ah, he crit. Alright, well. I'm actually going to go ahead and transform with my Angel Frieza. We didn't see him transform the whole fight, so, or the whole stage, so let's do it, and we'll kill Vegeta with the transform Golden Frieza. And because there's only one enemy left, we have Cooler giving the transformation boost support, which is going to affect the Golden Frieza. 152,000 defense, but keep in mind he's going to have like a ridiculous amount higher defense once he super attacks. So we'll go ahead and do this, and that is going to be it for this one. Vegeta's at like negative health or something. Alright. No item, right? We didn't use a single item, I don't think. And we're at 5.5 million from this guy. Pretty good. This was a great chance to stun, so pretty balanced. There we go. And there we go. I mean, pretty easy run, but obviously this is not extreme Super Battle Road. I think we would have had a much more difficult time if this was extreme, because units like Metal Cooler would not be able to live more than like 2 attacks from extreme Super Battle Road. Also, I think there was an instance where we got supered on the first form Frieza before he attacked, and in that instance too, I think we also would have died. Also, the melee attacks would have done way more damage. So, in terms of like after running the stage here, in terms of like what this team really needs from like a new Frieza, I don't know, like what does this team need? Maybe like what about a unit like LR Turles that's both really powerful as a main rotation unit, but can also be like a really powerful floating unit. So like this is a team that's very small. So when you compare this team to the Super Saiyan team that I did a video on the other day, I'm okay with a team that's like really huge like that constantly gets updates to get like a really strong main rotation unit. But for a team like this that's small, that doesn't really get like a lot of spotlight very often, they need like a very powerful either like orb changer or support type unit that is able to sort of be the glue of the team and make sure it works really well. But they kind of need both, and I think the one unit that comes to mind when I think of a unit that could do both at the same time is LR Turles. So maybe if maybe they want to do a Frieza for the celebration that can be used on main rotation, but at the same time as being a main rotation unit, they fulfill the role of being a support type unit. So that could be probably a type of unit that really brings this team up in the rankings, I think. And it makes it so that you don't really need to use units like Ant Metal Cooler anymore on this team, because while he's definitely a good support type unit, he's not going to be able to really help you in terms of surviving. So, SDR Cooler is good. You can float him around and stuff, but we need a main rotation unit for this team that'll also be able to help round out and make this team very cohesive together. So that's what I'm hoping for from the celebration. Let me know down below what you guys want to see for the Wicked Bloodline team out of the celebration once we get a potential LR Dokkan Fest Final Form / Full Power Frieza. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.